playing 5 characters throughout was a pretty fascinating challenge. Moving into all of these different people every week, 2 weeks as we were shooting. Was a lot of fun. I mean, you never get bored. You're not like, oh God, I have to keep playing this person for the next 2 months or whatever. It was, constantly changing. So it was really fun.
Who do you like the best out of the characters?
Oh, sorry. Linda Marina from Long Island, episode 4.
Thank you. How did you approach this story where you can go anywhere as opposed to maybe some of the other stories that you've written or directed in the past?
Well, one, when you can go anywhere and you're dealing with the human consciousness, that limitless possibility is actually kind of overwhelming at first. Part of it was Patrick Somerville, the writer, and I trying to figure out sort of the parameters of the world and then hone in on the characters that are inhabiting it, Emma and Jonah's characters, and figure out what their journey was and how they would either come together or go apart. I'd always kind of conceived it as being kind of a two-hander with the two of them, but I wasn't sure exactly what their dynamic would be, and that was something that took place over a lot of conversations.
And what do you think it says about the world that we live in? Because even though it's not at this world, it is one very close to ours.
Yes, it's very much a commentary on this world without exactly being this world now. And part of that was I didn't want it to be dated to now, but also I wanted to upset or turn over what we think is normal, so that there is no baseline normal in this world, and then therefore everything is weird and nothing is supposed to be as we imagine it to be.
The promise of at least my character's experiment in happiness is that it's not so much about happiness, it's more about the termination of pain, or the healing of the human mind or trauma, and whether that's achievable or not through science or pills or pharmaceuticals. And I don't want to give anything away, but I think one of the takeaways is that that it's really more a matter of creating more space in your life for human connections than it is about searching inside pill bottles for things to make you happy.
I don't think about it as the future. I think of it as a different kind of now. And in that way, sure, to excavate and put on display some of the stranger aspects of what capitalism does to people and how big of a deal loneliness is, and even in contemporary urban life, I think it felt good to be able to tell a story about that.
I mean, the ad buddy is one particularly delicious note of dystopia in this. I mean, are you worried in any way people might get some ideas when they watch this and companies might think, actually, there's something to this?
Oh, I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure it's probably here already. But I think, the basic idea is the same, that whether you're on your phone or listening to ads you didn't choose to listen to or looking at ads on the subway, we're inundated, and our attention is the commodity, and I think that's going to continue to be true for a long, long time, and it's going to reinvent itself over and over again.